Every 3 seconds, someone in the world develops dementia. Yet it's still a very much misunderstood disease that many mistakenly view as a normal part of aging. But people with dementia lose far more than their memories.
It basically erases their brain. That's the simplest way that I can explain it.
Liz Moon-Ross is one of the core members of the Caregivers Journey Support Group. She and 2 other ladies decided to create the group because they all personally knew why it was necessary.
My husband had dementia for 10 years, and I cared for him myself, and I trained my caregivers. At the time my husband was ill, there was no support, there was no caregivers. I was all by myself. The other 2 ladies both have family members that are in different stages of dementia, and they needed support too. The caregivers are under a tremendous amount of stress, and it's a very difficult job to do, particularly if it's a loved one. And one of the key issues is that caregivers take care of their patient first, and they don't always take care of themselves.
This is why discussing self-care for caregivers is one of the specific themes to be covered. Grief, family dynamics, even anger and frustration are vital topics to be discussed within the group. Liz points out that the emotional toll is one that caregivers rarely get a chance to discuss.
And they need to be able to have a place to go and talk and say, I just don't know what I'm going to do. But say things that they need to say out loud that's going to be held confidential. And then after they get it out, it's okay, and they can move on. But they need to have a safe haven to express those emotions and get those emotions out. Dementia is more widespread than people realize because they just think they're old and losing their minds. Well, yes, in a way they are, but there are things that you can do to help care for them. So instead of just saying, oh, they're old and sticking them in a room, we get the caregivers and we teach them how to give the care, and we give them the support and the tools.
One of the key supportive tools for the caregivers is addressing the grief that accompanies the disease, as sadly, dementia not only robs a person of vital skills and precious memories.
Because your brain is being erased, the things that cause your organs to function is being erased. And so you usually die from some kind of organ failure. You lose this person twice, which is one of the reasons we're going to be addressing grief, because you lose either your loved one or your patient, and then you lose them again when they die.
The first meeting of the Caregivers Journey Support Group is Thursday, the 26th of September. It will be held at the St. Martin de Porres office and starts at 6 p.m. It is open to all caregivers to attend free of cost. The private group will then continue to meet every 2 weeks thereafter.
They're going to realize that they are not alone, and that there's a whole lot of other people that really understand the situation that they're in and can appreciate the situation that they're in and can support them in the challenges that they are experiencing. But the main thing is knowing you're not alone.